I'm just literally trying to watch Thursday Night Football. See, I even got my old stuff up there. Let's get rid of that. So those that's living under a rug don't know what's going on. As I'm watching Thursday Night Football, you have Jeudy. That is a receiver on the Denver Broncos. He's listening to his pregame music and doing the most. So you see him dancing right there. Now look, pause right there. He's dancing over by the crew because people that see in this status and say Jeudy is becoming a bit of a distraction for Broncos, and people like, man, just because he's black and dancing. No, that don't have nothing to do with him being black and dancing. It is because of his deal with Steve Smith. Y'all gotta understand, Steve Smith is hood as hell. It's so much going on. Just listen to this. Oh, this is not the full one though. I gotta get you guys the full version. Here we go.
Broncos wide receiver Jeudy was walking by, and Steve called out to him, and he got a different reaction.
I called out to him because on my podcast, Cut to It, I just talked about guys that maybe have not showed up in a way or in a manner. And so the word that I've used to describe him in the past was a jag, just a guy.
Just a guy.
And so when I saw him, he's playing well. I wanted to say to him face to face, like, hey, I know I said some things in the past I probably shouldn't have, and I'm sorry. That's what I wanted to say to him. His response, Mike Robb and Bucky, was ninja.
Ninja?
Yes, I'm using the word ninja. I'm just using the word ninja. I don't mess with you. And it was a curse word. And so I was like, all right. And then he repeated it. So I'll say it again. I'm sorry that I said you were a jag, just a guy who's an average wide receiver they use a first-round pick on that isn't doing anything. I hope today that you actually show up in a way that you haven't showed up in the last couple of years since they drafted you. So if you ever got a problem with Agent 89, I'm sorry for saying that you're an average wide receiver that they eventually will move on. And when teams call me and asking, should they trade for you, I will say no, don't trade for Jeudy because he's mentally unable to handle constructive criticism from people who watch specifically, can he be a wide receiver? He could be a wide receiver. He's a tier 3. Go back into the studio. I'm done now. Thank you.
Brett?
What the hell just happened, people? Did you see? First he say ninja. You know that man trying to say. What you mean ninja? What's going on with these ninjas? I don't see any ninjas here. Oh boy, like where do I start? Anybody send me the clip of what he said on his podcast, because I didn't know Steve Smith had a podcast, but I guess he do. What he said on a podcast about him. I'm assuming he's saying, brother, you're underachieving. He's an ex-football player. And Steve Smith, not no hater. He's going to call it how it is from what I know of Steve Smith. So he probably said, hey, bro, you lacking the slack. You need to do your thing. So now you respond with, I don't mess with you because I ain't all on your stuck or whatever it is. And young men that follow my stuff, right? The problem we live in now, let me sound like an old head. The world coddle a lot of the youth and make you guys softer than I seen in history, because we got to care about your feelings. You got to massage people. You got to make sure they're emotionally okay. And not in this household. I'm going to tell you the truth, whether you like it or don't. And you have to, like how Shaq always criticized the younger players and they'd be all crying. You take it the same way Shaq been criticized, same way Steve Smith has been criticized, have all of them. You got to take it. You can reach out to these OGs and say, yo, you played the position I played. What do you think I need to do to get better? Hey man, I'll pull up on you and I'll come help train you. A lot of them will help you and give you a game on what you need to do to get better, or you take that hate and you internalize it and go hard to prove them wrong. It's a win-win. Oh, this is about to be crazy. So let me get back to watching this game. What's y'all thoughts?